Hi there, this is Craig Beck from StopDrinkingExpert.com, and in today's video I want to talk about my quit drinking seminars that I take around the world and are the most effective, most powerful solution I've ever created to help people control their alcohol problem. In this video, I just want to deal with your obvious questions and maybe even some concerns, because I'm sure the first thing you're thinking is, how can this possibly be true? How can I spend a day with you, Craig, and do something that I have failed to do dozens of times on my own? How can I do something that the rest of the world says is incredibly difficult, incredibly complicated, and is near impossible to do? Because the struggle to get rid of alcohol, to quit drinking, is real. And there is this urban myth that it also has to be difficult, painful, and you have to suffer cravings and withdrawal. So, firstly, I just want to address why you failed so many times to do this on your own. Alcoholism is not an overnight problem. It's a learned addiction. It takes years, sometimes decades, for people to develop a problem with alcohol. And that makes it a bit like quicksand. For the longest time, you appear to be in control, there doesn't appear to be any danger, and you believe that you can stop drinking anytime you want. Unfortunately, you get to the point where you realize that that's not true, and you can't stop drinking. And then panic sets in, and you desperately try and force yourself not to drink anymore. However, because you've been drinking for decades, you have built up extremely powerful and deeply embedded subconscious connections that say to you that alcohol is a benefit. Everything you've done that's fun in life, that's enjoyable, that's a celebration, has been linked to alcohol repeatedly. And it's like Pavlov's dogs. Now, when you're in an environment where you're having fun, you immediately want to drink. When you're in an environment where you want to relax, you immediately think of alcohol. And this is all hardwired into your subconscious. So, when you've tried to deal with this on your own, and this is the same reason why people say that stopping drinking is difficult and painful. When you try to do this on your own, you're using the weak and small conscious mind against the large and powerful subconscious mind. Essentially, you have no chance. You are bringing a knife to a gunfight when you try and quit drinking with willpower. And that's why so many people see my quit drinking seminars and think, this has got to be a scam. This is too good to be true. Nobody can stop drinking in one day. And the truth is, if you use willpower, if you beat yourself up and say, I'm not drinking anymore because it makes me a bad person, it makes me a terrible parent, it wastes all my money, it destroys my health, then it's true, you can't stop drinking in one day because you have created internal civil war. Now, what we do in the quit drinking seminar is we take every single one of these subconscious beliefs that you have about alcohol and we put them under the spotlight. And I systematically remove the foundations from them, so they are no longer able to support your belief structure around that point. And we strip away all these little programs that you have in your head and replace them with the truth. And what you find over the 4 or 5 hours of the seminar is you get to the point where you have a breakthrough, where you understand what is really going on. It's like a eureka moment. It's beautiful when you see it in the seminar because you actually see people literally go, I get it. And at this point, you just get more and more positive, more and more optimistic, and you fundamentally believe that you can have that happy, sober life that so far has seemed so elusive to you. Now, the Stop Drinking seminars are 100% private, confidential, and discreet. There will be no identification on your credit card. If you do go ahead, it will say Craig Beck Media. Even when you turn up on the day, there will be no sign saying alcohol seminar. It will just simply say Craig Beck Event. It is extremely discreet. It is completely non-judgmental because everyone in that room is in the same place or has been in that same place. It's a completely friendly, open, and positive experience. And I'm absolutely serious that you will stop drinking. It's a grand claim, but I guarantee it. If you come sober, with an open mind, with a willingness to try something new, and you do what I tell you to do, you will stop drinking. I guarantee it. So I've created the system. I've brought it to near where you are, hopefully, and I've guaranteed it will work. But even with all that, there is still one person that it won't work for. And that is the person who doesn't show up. The person who doesn't take a chance and book their place on a seminar. Don't be that person. This day can change your life. It can change the lives of your loved ones and your families. And I know you're skeptical. Who wouldn't be? It sounds too good to be true. I get it. But come along and take a chance, and I'll prove to you what I've proved to over 50,000 drinkers so far. This system works. It will give you freedom from the thing that is causing you misery at the moment. If you have any more questions, please don't hesitate to get in touch with me via the website at www.stopdrinkingexpert.com. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I see you in a seminar very soon.